So often you hear about women's health, but what's men's health? A lot of people, a lot of guys think men's health is just prostate cancer and Viagra, and we clearly know that it's more than that. That there are a lot of things that impact men the same way they impact women, and perhaps men don't pay as much attention to them as women do. So I'd like to sort of get a sense from you guys what you feel are important issues in men's health.
Well, for me, I'd consider certainly heart issues to be a major issue, and also colon cancer. During my lifetime, I've had my father, my mother died from cancer, my father from a heart attack.
For me, it's been diabetes, your heart. I agree with Kevin that the heart is an issue that you should monitor. I had a problem with my heart, ended up having a bypass, and I found out that mainly a lot of it was contributed to my diet.
So diet plays an important role in our overall health, and men probably consume more fat than women, and certainly we have more heart disease. So paying attention to heart health and diet is very, very important.
Prostate cancer is, personally for me, my family, it's something that I watch.
What age is like the average age for a man to develop prostate?
Prostate cancer? 60% of prostate cancers occur after age 65, the average age being 66.
I've heard at 40 years they should be checked.
For men at high risk, I recommend age 40. Men at high risk are African Americans or men with a family history. That is a first degree relative, father, grandfather, brother. Everybody else is average risk, so the recommendation currently is age 50 with the discussion about the potential risk of getting screened. Do you think that we as men put off too many things, that we tend to downplay too many things that could potentially be very ugly, problematic as we get older?
Absolutely. I remember you telling me when I was turning 50, it's time to have a colonoscopy, and I went, and everyone thought everything was fine. The doctor that performed colonoscopy, and he called me 3 weeks later to tell me the very tip of the polyp he removed was cancerous. Because I went that early, I didn't require treatment. There was nothing after that, except I had to do a follow-up the next year and 5 years later. Yeah.
Kudos to you for getting on top of that, because a lot of guys don't do that.
What I hear guys saying is that they feel that going to the doctor a lot is like the wimp factor.
I'm a younger guy, although getting older fast. But I think you just sort of. I think there is sort of a cultural idea that you just sort of, say, oh, that thing's bothering me, but I'll just ignore it and it'll be fine.
I had a situation where I came to see Dr. Carter and for one of my checkups, and he does blood work, and at one session he says, well, your PSA seems to be rising, so we're gonna watch it. And come to find out that I discovered that I had prostate cancer.
For me, actually coming in and having regular care lets me actually feel confident that I'm going about my life in a healthy way, that things are on track, that I don't have things that are sort of lurking in the background.
One thing about doing that, you get some baseline data. You sort of know what your cholesterol looks like. You know what your baseline blood pressure is. A lot of things you get out of that routine check that, even if they're normal, serve a purpose. And I think that's very important.
I guess another way to get people to actually show up is like informal pressure from their friends, right? From other people in their lives.
So I think it's very important to listen to our significant others, partners, friends, family members about coming in and getting a regular checkup. They are often the people who will prod us and push us into coming in for those kind of examinations, and we're lucky to have people to do that, and I think we ought to listen.
I think the thing is that people are actually kind of scared to go to the doctor. And the thing is, either there is something wrong with you and you go, and then you can actually do something about it, you can actually face up to what's happening, do something about it, or you go and it turns out there's nothing wrong, and great, now you don't have to worry about it anymore.